What's your favorite song to listen to on the Rose Garden?
Well, I have so many different songs, and I mean, look, Lee Greenwood really hit big with that. It was from day one. We put it on the first rally, and we never took it off, and he's great. But I have a lot of favorites, and I can tell you that we both love Elton John, special man, special guy, and he's really talented. We like a lot of different. I like a lot of different songs, a lot of different types of music. I have a good playlist. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. President.
Mr. President, what would you like to see for American 250 here at the Kennedy Center? What would you like?
Well, we're going to have a lot of events. Some of the UFC press. We have the fighters coming over talking about the fights. It's a big deal. The UFC on June 14th. It's going to be June 14th next year. And they're building an arena. The great Dana White's building an arena. And they're going to have 8 or 9 championship fights, the biggest fights they've ever had. Everyone's a championship fight. And everyone's a legendary type of fight. He's actually holding back fights right now for 6 months so he can do it for this, for 250. I think 250 is going to be amazing. I think the arena is going to be 5,000 or 6,000 seats right in front of the front door of the White House, and 100,000 people in the back where they're putting up 8 or 10 very big screens. That's going to be an exciting night. So many people are asking for tickets, the UFC. Thank you.
Mr. President,
you mentioned some of your favorite songs.
I did. I met with Ted. I think he's fantastic. I think he's, in the history of Hollywood, has really been almost, you could say, nothing like what he's done. He'd go back to Louis B. Mayer, maybe, Metro Goldwyn Mayer, MGM. Ted has done an incredible job. I mean, he had a company that was very troubled 7 or 8 years ago, and he took it over, and he's really done a legendary job.
Should they be allowed to buy Warner Brothers? Should Netflix?
Well, that's the question. They have a very big market share. And when they have Warner Brothers, you know, that share goes up a lot. So I don't know. That's going to be for some economists to tell. And also, and I'll be involved in that decision, too.
Did they make...
They have a very big market share.
Did he make any guarantees to you about the merger, if they do merge? That...
No, not at all. He came up. He was in the Oval Office last week. I have a lot of respect for him. He's a great person. But he's done one of the greatest jobs in the history of movies and other things. And he's got a lot of interesting things happening aside from what you're talking about. But it is a big market share. There's no question about it. It could be a problem.
Mr. President, you mentioned some of your favorite songs. In your opinion, what makes a song great?
Well, it's something that has to be soft and soothing to your ear. I like some songs that other people don't like, you know. That's
like
why
what?
They have, you ever hear the expression? That's why they have menus in restaurants. We're all different. We all order different things. Otherwise, you just serve one meal and that would be it.
Are you a country music fan?
But I love country music. And we have the king of country music tonight. So that's another one.
President Trump, will you rename the Kennedy Center the Trump Center?
It's not up to me. We have a board of 40 people that are really the most prestigious people in the United States. We have the honorary chairwoman on the board, right? As the First Lady, she's honorary chairwoman. But it's a really prestigious board, and that's up to them. I don't know what they're doing about that.
And can you tell us about
we are doing a lot. Look, we are saving the Kennedy Center.
And can you tell us how did you choose the nominees today, the winners today?
Yeah, we went through probably 50 different names. We were politicked by a lot of people, some of them the stars themselves. But we went through 50 names, and we picked the 5, and we're very happy with it. They've really, very different audiences, but as I said, just down the line, they're different audiences, but when you add them up, it's 100% of the public. Thank you.
Mr. President, what are we going to see Venezuela?
Venezuela. Talk about with Prime Minister Carney and Mexican President Sheinbaum when you were here just 3 days ago.
Right. Mexico and Canada, we met with the, as you know, I mean, it was pretty well, a lot of people were here. Right here we met. And the Prime Minister of Canada, President of Mexico, and we spoke for a half hour. Very good, very productive. Talked mostly trade.
Will you restart negotiations with Canada?
Oh, look, I have a great relationship with Canada. They're very tough traders, but I have a very good relationship with the Prime Minister and with Canada.
You had said you would halt those negotiations earlier after the tariff.
Well, I have halted them.
So will you restart that?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, you know, the problem is Canada makes a lot of things that we don't need because we make them also. But we'll work it out. Look, Canada's a special place, and they really are good at ice hockey, aren't they?
Mr. President, Mr. President.
What is more difficult, Mr. President, hosting the Kennedy Center honors or preparing for the State of the Union?
Well, could I answer that question after the show's over?
If you give it to me, absolutely.
I'll give it to you after the show's over. This is a little bit different.
Yeah.
But you know, I hosted The Apprentice when it was the #1 show on television. We did 42.5 million people that night. It was a little different television than it is now. We had more people watching in those days.
Are you
What are
regretting
you
not
expecting, Mr. President, in terms of ratings for this year's Kennedy
I
Center?
think it'll do great. I think it's going to do great. Ratings are complicated now because you have streaming added on and everything else, but I think it'll do very big. I mean, just look. I mean, just based on what you see right here. If you came here last year, you saw a line that was about 1/10 this size. You weren't even here last year, right?
Are you sorry you're not hosting your first administration?
Prepare for hosting this year's Kennedy Center. You have so much on your plate. Where
I
you
do.
take
I have a
time?
lot on my plate, and I didn't really prepare very much. I read a little bit. I have a good memory, so I can remember things, which is very fortunate. But I want to just be myself. So you have to be yourself. Johnny Carson, he was himself.
Are you sorry for not participating?
I think it is. I think it's been really enhanced very greatly over the last 10 months, meaning since we've been here. And we're making it great. We're going to make it physically great as a building. So you won't even believe how beautiful.